What's going on, everybody? Today we're making a sweet potato pie. It takes a while to do, so I'm just gonna jump straight into it. The recipe is gonna be down below in the deets, but before we get started, make sure you guys give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel and link me on all my other social media links that are down below in the link as well. So let's get into it. So first things first, we're gonna take our sweet potatoes and we are going to stab them with the fork. Purple sweet potatoes are a lot more dense than regular orange sweet potatoes. You can obviously substitute the sweet potatoes if you prefer to, but today we're gonna use purple just because I'm feeling purple. I have my oven preheated at 375 degrees. And then once we do this, we are going to wrap these in some foil. And then I'm just going to literally wrap them this. Secure the bag, secure the potato. You feel me? Same thing, so foil blanket like this. And like that. There we are. These are gonna go into the oven for like an hour, maybe longer. We'll check these out. So now we're gonna get into the crust while the potatoes are in there because I like to let the crust sit for a little while in the fridge. So I'm taking a cup of flour, I'm gonna add a little pinch of salt, chef's pinch, and I'm gonna add some granulated sugar. Like I said, the recipe is gonna be down below in the deets, all right? And I'm just gonna give this a mix. My little secret ingredient to my pie crust is vanilla wafers. So I am going to pulse these until they are crumbs, and I will be right back. So now that I have my pulsed vanilla wafers, I'm just going to cut these into the flour. Now I'm gonna take some very cold butter. I'm going to cut this really cold butter slices, and then I'm going to kind of cut them down a little bit more, like that. It's perfect. So once you have some cold butter cut up, you're just gonna pop it into the flour. I like to press, I like to make sure the butter is coated in flour, like this, before I press into it, just because the warmth from your hands can melt the butter a lot faster, and we don't want the butter to be warm at all. Because we wanna develop a nice flaky crust. You could do this in a food processor if you have one. I'm just showing you guys how to do it with your hands just in case you guys don't have one. You could also use like a rolling pin and a plastic bag to crush your vanilla wafers if you don't have a food processor as well. So I am just getting these butter, cutting it into the flour, making sure it's nice and incorporated. The larger chunks of butter, I'm just breaking them down. I continue to do that. Once they get to the perfect size is when we're gonna add our very cold water into this mixture. Where I don't want to keep touching my butter because I feel how soft it's getting. So I'm going to call it, and I am going to slowly incorporate a little bit of cold water to my dough. And just until it is coming together, a tad bit more. You see it's coming together to a dough ball. Might be easier for me to take it onto a flat surface. gonna lightly flour my cutting board just so that the dough doesn't stick.
So a little bit of flour.
Now I'm going to attempt to roll this out. Keyword attempt. I didn't make any promises, y'all. I make no promises. So I'm just gonna roll this dough out.
Honestly, I think making pie crust is definitely a key essential step to an amazing pie. You definitely don't have to do this step, but if you do, you know, it's fun. It's very therapeutic, and it's gonna make the pie amazing. I'm just moving the pie dough around just so it doesn't stick to the cutting board.
So I personally love to add some more of the vanilla wafer crumbs to the bottom of my pie pan. I am going to attempt, keyword attempt, to remove the pie dough from the cutting board like that. I'm gonna put this down here this way, and then I'm just gonna reverse. Put that thing down, flip it, and reverse it. Wait, like that. Ooh, come on, baby. Don't do me wrong. Don't do me wrong, baby girl. Oh, baby girl did me wrong. God, help. Help me, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. It's gonna be all right. Oh, Jesus. I want to do this all over again now. Oh, Jesus. Oh, it's gonna be okay. It's gonna taste good still. Okay, so now that I'm done having a panic attack, I'm going to attempt to show you guys how I like to fix my pie crust because I'm not a perfect person and I tend to ruin it. So I am going to just push down into the corners, make sure it's like sealed. And then when it comes up to this part of the crust that's supposed to be covering the lip of the pan, I like to smush these pieces together like that, like that, like that, like that. So you want to make sure at least it's hanging over just a tad bit. So my pieces that fell off, this is gonna be a Frankenstein crust, guys. At this point is when I cut the excess pieces of dough that are hanging off. And you'll know where to cut it. You'll know where to cut it. You'll feel it. You'll feel it. Everything's for feels here. I'm cooking with tea. So there's that, whatever. I think it'll be amazing still. So I'm gonna let this kick it inside the fridge now. And yeah, the potatoes are still in the oven. I'm gonna mise out everything for the filling, and this is going into the fridge. All right, y'all. So I clearly took the sweet potatoes out. They're very, 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 very hot. I personally like to get these into my food processor because it helps them cool down faster and it helps break up any of the fibers or anything like that. So I'm just peeling them. I'm taking the peels off. Be careful because this is literally hot. I just got out of the oven, as you can see. It is steaming, but these look amazing. They're gorgeous. I'm just gonna pop the flesh into my food processor. Kind of a savage here. I know this is really hot, but don't do this, guys. It's too hot for your fingers. It's manageable for me, but like it's still hot, you know? So be careful. If it helps to cool it down a little bit before you do this, go ahead. But I like to blend it while it's hot So let me just continue to do this and scoop out all of the flesh from the skins. And I will be back in a second. Okay, darlings, so the sweet potatoes are peeled and they are hot and they're going into the food processor. I'm gonna turn these on and get them going. I'm gonna slowly add in some butter while it's hot so it melts up. It's all goody, goody, goody. Slowly add in some evaporated milk. So the thing about sweet potatoes, purple ones especially, is that they're very sticky, you know, like, I enjoy that. But you want to make sure it's nice and velvety, so I'm going to keep on adding it. Now I'm going to add some vanilla. I'm going to give it a mixy mix. Look how beautiful. I love the way this looks. Now I'm going to add some eggs in there. Now I'm just gonna add a little bit of whole milk. Then the spices are gonna go in. Add some salt into there. Now I'm going to add in our sugar. Boop. Give it a mix. Give it a taste. Do what it do. So I am going to slowly kind of want to go just to the top. So I think that's that. I'm gonna cap it at that point. Like that. Beautiful! All right, Booskies. Now this is gonna go into the oven. Oh wait, I forgot to brush it. Brush it with egg wash. I can't find my brush. So that means I'm going to be a savage, aka savage, and just get egg all in my freaking filling! Finger it. Be a savage with it. Okay, it's still gonna come out beautiful. I am going to clean up, okay? Don't judge me. I'm not a perfect human being. I'm just that's not perfect. There we are. That it is. That's what it is. That's what I meant to say. Beaut. It's gonna go into the oven now. All right, y'all. For the moment of truth, my pie's coming out. So, as we can see, let me zoom into it. Some of the crust separated here, but that's fine. The pie is donezo though. Perfect. I'm just gonna let it kick it and cool for a few hours before I serve the pie, but I think it looks great so far. So the pie is chilled, kind of barely. It's still warm on the bottom. I'm ready to eat it. So I'm gonna make the whipped cream. I'm gonna show you guys how to make my whipped cream, and then we're gonna cut it, and we're gonna have the best time ever. So I just add a little bit of heavy whipping cream. Turn this guy on. All the way high. I add a pinch of salt. Yes, whipped cream. So there's a little bit of body in the whipped cream now. So at this point, I am going to add the maple syrup. This is my favorite consistency for whipped cream. You can totally go longer if you want to, but I kind of like it a little bit loose. All right, guys. So I am going to make my first cut. Ooh. How big of a piece can you eat? I know. All right. Okay. Woo! All right, listen guys, this is what we're working with right now. Look at my crust.
It tastes good though.
So, that's a mess. definitely can't use this for the thumbnail because that is Jesus Cristo. Okay, teacups.
Teacup.
Teacups! So the sweet potato pie is finito. And what we're gonna do next is take a bite because God is good. Okay, this is elite. This is definitely elite. What?
Why is there a whipped cream right there?
No, it's spit out.
Oh, give me a pie.
Give me a pie. Okay.
Okay. Ooh.
It's like velvety.
Yeah.
I like mine like that.
texture?
Me too. Yay! Good morning. I look crazy. It's the next day after the pie has been chilled. And I just wanted to show you guys the texture and the difference after you chill it. Because yesterday when I cut into it, my friend came over and she really wanted a piece and it wasn't set. So it was like all goopy. So I'm gonna cut into it and show you guys how it looks now. This edge looks crazy. So let me just clean that up a little bit. Don't worry. I love cold pie. Let me know if y'all with me on that one. Something like a cold piece of pie. Cold piece of pie for breakfast. Done yesterday was use my proper tool to remove the pie instead of using the knife. So Tiana. Come on, sis. So this is what it looks like when it's chilled. And it's pretty amazing. But there's that. And that is my breakfast. So, one more time. Beautiful purple sweet potato pie. Love that. Yep. I live my best life. I live my best life because I can eat sweet potato pie for breakfast and look crazy on camera and not hit one dang. We're here for it. We're here for all of it. I'm telling you. I am telling you. But it's amazing. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to Cooking with Tea. And until next time, peace, love,